I'm a warrior. I go to the core. I am invictus. Nothing crushes me, nothing.
You can hold the outside this time, mate. Oh, Samansky binned it. No way. No way, he didn't. Get on the marbles, mate. Get on the marbles, pal. Oh, no, 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 no. My throttle stuck. Oh, my God. Throttle stuck. It's over. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, there's no way, bro. Bro, I swear to God, this can't be happening to me, bro.
Throw a punch at me, Cryptic. See if I can dodge it. Just my dodging skills, innit? Damn.
Yo, lads, what is cracking? Yo, appreciate it, Joe, man. How you doing, brother? What is going on? How long we got? Racing 6 minutes, actually. We've already signed up. We're going to take the Lambo first. Because that's like the popular choice right now. So we're going to take the Lambo. Show off the livery at least. At least show off the livery. Might cycle through a few different cars today. But we shall see. I thought there'd be more signed up than this. I'm already ranked third in the lobby. Yo, Des, what's going on, bro? No Man United talk today. Bro, you man got cooked. To be fair, that probably wasn't the biggest story of the weekend, though. Terence Crawford, jeez. Gee, I had Canelo winning. I thought before that, I thought Canelo was gonna win, bro. Halfway through that, I'm like, Canelo is getting touched. Moving image like I have top right. That's easy, brother. It's just a bunch of pictures. You just turn it into an image slideshow. It's in your OBS, man. Go to slideshow and add the images. Simple. Man United are cooked, bro. They've been cooked. You know? It's a lot of it is the manager, but a lot of it is them players, man. There's no way those players can go through so many managers and still have the same form. So that tells you something. And what's worse is like, even when United get a good player, eventually they just become crap because they're surrounded by it. Like, damn. Lambos are dominant. Apparently, this guy's been accused of the big C word, so I don't know how legit he is. Apparently, I don't know if it's true or not. Yeah, there's bro. It's the culture, man. It's the culture. But I don't know. I don't know, bro. This man did almost a 0.4 in the middle and still did a 40.9. That's ballistic, bro. Crazy. The math is just not even mathing with that. I'll be 0.5 in the first. So that's a serious first sector, to be fair. But anyway, how long? 2 minutes or so. I've not done this race in the Lambo yet. Okay, now we're getting more people signed up. This is what we need. I need to beat some of these guys. Bless me. Oh my god. Sneezing and that, bro. The summer's officially done. It's officially done, bro. Right. Yeah, we definitely need to beat some of these guys. Tobias Schur in the Aston. He's normally pretty fast. Bart Simpson is normally pretty fast. Lewis Wirrell's been rapid all week long. Or Wirrell, should I say. I don't know about some of these other guys, but they're in the Lambo as well, so they're bound to be quick. This guy's a bronze 1. He's either very dirty or very fast. I'm right at the cusp. One more good result, I think I'm silver, mate. One more. I will see. Hopefully I don't get took out. Hopefully we don't get took out. See though. I want there to be more people signed up. So okay. Bueno. Okay, so what we rank like 7th, 8th or something in the lobby. 7th, 8th, perfect. I have to have a good quality. To be honest, bro, I haven't even done no quality laps in this car around this track. I'm used to the Aston, so I don't know. But I was watching Masoud earlier, so I've got a few tips from what he was doing. I'm gonna try and follow the blueprint and see what I can do. Don't know how good or bad this is gonna be, but I'm gonna try it out, and then maybe I'll probably jump back to my Aston. I haven't tried the BMW in a while, but I don't know if I've got time to be messing around. If I get back to Silver 2, maybe get deeper into Silver 2, then maybe I might try some unorthodox cars. Okay, De Bruyne's in a Lexus. Not sure how good that's going to be in quali, but we'll see. We need to have a decent quali, bro. But how was everybody's weekend anyway? Bro, the boxing was so good, man. I can't believe how good Crawford was against Canelo. Destroyed that guy. Let's see then. Should be interesting. for quali, I think. Maybe, yeah. Right, we're gonna chill. Carl Sign Absorbs, that's another person. Yeah, so we need to have at least a decent quali, at the very least. If I can get like anywhere like low 41s, I'll take it. I'm probably gonna need to do like at minimum like a 41 4 or 5 at minimum to be like top 8. But we are, yeah, we ranked 8th in the lobby, so I need to beat at least one of these guys that's ranked higher than me. I need to beat one. But let's see. $17 Celsius. Some guy's taking the Ferrari. Brave. All I've got to say. This guy's just right behind me. He's in a Porsche. Interesting. I remember the Porsche was rapid around here, but I'm sure they slowed it down since. Need to get my braking spot on in this Lambo compared to the Aston. I think in the Lambo you can brake just a little bit later. But I guess we're gonna find out. All right, brother.
Locking enabled.
All right then. Ah, it's gone green already. Dang. I really don't drive the Lambo that often. All right, here we go. Here we go. Great. Totally missed the braking. Not a good lap so far. That was not good. Awful lap. That was a bad lap.
Lap 142.06.
Terrible. This is gonna be terrible.
That time was a 141.74.
Fifth. Seventh. Dang. We were way too tentative on the second lap, but we kind of had to be because we messed up the first.
Log building finished.
What did we do in the first sector? Oh no, I'm dropped down to ninth. No. No. Oh, my middle sector was awful. God awful. 4 tenths. And it fell every bit off. Yeah, we were struggling. And we've qualified a position lower than our rank, which is not great. So we are going to have to make up a position. We're going to have a good race. 9th. Oh, that's a decent lap in the Corvette, mate. Seriously. The Bruno, he's gonna be impossible to overtake down the straight. Right. You're gonna have to be elbows out, mate. Gonna have to be elbows out.
Logging enabled.
Let's see what we can do, shall we?
Formation lab has started.
I let my seat needs to move a little bit. There you go. Better. Right, I normally get a good start in the Aston.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, what the? What do you mean? Oh my God. That was bollocks. Come on. Yo, Reggie, how you doing, bro?
That time was
That
a
start was awful.
164.62.
We need to make up 4 positions at least. Yo, Baz, how you doing, man?
Lap 142.44.
I don't think our damage should be too bad. but we're struggling with pace. We're not making any inroads.
Lap 141.83.
Everyone is similarly as quick. That guy's is going wide everywhere.
Time 142.05.
Damn. Yeah, that is sad. Ran the outside casually. Okay, he's gone deep. Too far for a slipstream.
Lap 142.45.
Small nudge. I'll put him off there for sure. All right, up to 10th. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing the bronze Fuji race, man. A lot of fast people.
143.37.
Mr. Apex. Not ideal. Mr. Apex 2. Right, that was not a good lap. Yo, review, how you doing, bro?
Time 142.85.
Let's see if we can catch these guys in front now. After that awful start. Oh my God. Keep messing that corner up. Costing me pure time. That also cost me a lot of time. That was not a good last sector at all.
Lap 142.28.
We'd actually put a lap together, we'd catch these lot. Let's try not mess up the chicane this time. Still shite. You start the lap off good, then it dies, bro.
Time 1:42.40.
42.4. What the fuck am I doing? Yo, they're really squaring off this last corner. Way more than me.
Time 1:41.83.
I don't feel like that was any better. We're not doing all that.
1:42.06.
Last lap. Oh shit. That's annoying. Lost the back end over the curb. Absolute nightmare. Right, well, we got to 8th. We got to 8th in the end. Jesus. We got to 8th in the end. Suppose, maybe, will we lose? No idea. Let's see. The LaSalle hour. I haven't even looked at that. All right, we're super close, mate. Super close. Well, I'm saying what? One more good result? 2 more good results? +2 though. We definitely could have got more than that. Our quality was appalling and our start was even worse. Our start is what killed us, man. Lost too many positions at the start. Do I go back to the Aston to get it done? Right, that Lambo feels decent. It feels decent. Can't lie. I definitely feel where it has way more front end than the Aston, but I'm used to the Aston. Maybe we'll try some of the same things with the Aston, see if it works. Have a look. Let's have a look. I haven't done any long races in ages, bro. I'll be honest. I haven't done any championship races or anything like that for absolutely ages. And they were fun. I need to work on setups, man. If I do long races, I'm not doing any long races that are fixed. I just can't be asked. Because the balance is probably going to be off in terms of bop. If I'm doing any long races, it's got to be like set up. That way I can control how the car falls off. I don't have to just rely on the base setup. We are too close to silver 2 again. I remember back when we was almost silver 3, bro. I remember that. That's when I was doing championship races all the time. I mean, I could go back to doing championship races, but it's like, sometimes when it's like a circuit that you just don't care about, it's like, bro, do I want to grind practice for this? Obviously, before, I was just hyped to get on the game. So I was just grinding whatever it was to do, you know? Which one of these is open? European Le Mans Series. It's open. And I think the races are 80 minutes, hour and 20. So yeah, you gotta be grinding setups for this. Sure. What's the calendar? Imola's last race, so they're already at the end of the calendar. Maybe next time. Monza, Portimao, Imola, bro. Oh yes, European. I forgot. So yeah, all this, brother, allow it. Imagine having to do Monza or Imola twice. Leave it at. What's the schedule here? Qatar, Imola, Spa, Le Mans, Interlagos, Kota, Fuji, Bahrain. Much better calendar. 100-minute race. Yeah, when the season starts fresh, it's like right at the end of the season right now. So it's like it's a bit pointless right now. Right at the end of the season, there's only 2 races left. So we'll do that once that starts again. And plus, there's new content coming out. So, yo, GM, how you doing, bro? Right. You're almost silver driver ranking 2. Yeah, new content, Silverstone LMP3s are coming out this month. I believe it's this month. It was the end of September. So we'll be getting Silverstone, and I'm not sure when they're adding, I know they're adding Paul Ricard and Catalunya at some point as well. Can't wait. I think more than likely, like, Silverstone or any of those tracks are going to be put into the rotation. You know what I mean? So that's what's likely to happen. Haven't done any laps in the Aston today, so we're gonna have to fix up, brother. Our middle sector is just be garbage, bro. Like, it's getting worse. That's what I don't get. Normally I get faster as the week progresses. I'm getting slower as the week progresses. I was doing like 41.4s race pace last week, and now I'm doing 41.6s race pace. But it is what it is, brother. All right, let's go in for another one. This time we're in the Aston Martin. An event. I need to beat some of these guys. I can't get bullied off at the start again. I got absolutely choke slammed off of that start, bro. Can't let it happen. What we'll try, I'm gonna try the TC settings I use for the Lambo then. See what it's saying on the Aston. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to our normal, what we normally use for the Aston. Because I was getting smoked through the middle just then. JA123, come on. What was we saying? Let's try this on the Aston, see what it is. See if it's cooking or not. This is probably going to be sketchy as hell, because we were going down to free ABS for turn 1 in the Lambo. I'm not too sure that the Aston's going to like that too much. But for whatever reason, actually, I think I know what it is, you know. In the Aston, I was using 320 on my rotation. I don't know whether to go back or not. Should I go back? I was using 320. Alright, hopefully we don't die. Right, we'll go back to 320, brother. See what that's saying. We are ranked 6th in the lobby. So we're going to need a decent quali, man. Who watched the boxing? Who watched the boxing over the weekend? A man like Terence Crawford, you know? Jeez. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, like, before the fight, I actually had Canelo. But bro, yo, Canelo was literally getting hurt. Like, there's a couple of times when Crawford hit him, and you can visibly see, yeah, bro, like he was hurt. And Canelo doesn't normally show when he's hurt, you know? But
Locking enabled.
like, wow. Canelo's putting hands and feet on this guy. But I think now there's just no doubt about it now. Crawford's just the guy. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I think Anthony Joshua would struggle against Crawford. I'm not even joking. Might sound like a joke, it's not. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work in the Aston at all. Damn. Yeah, you cannot take the last sector in fair dues. I tried. Let's see if we can do it for the first corner. Whether the car is too unstable. Yeah, it just doesn't react the same, bro. We've given up this lap. This car does not turn like the Lambo through here. I'm not in VR because last time it was lagging, so I'd have to sort out the reprojection, to be honest.
Lap 142.5.
Right, we need to put a lap together, lads. And that was late. No. Fucking hell. You're kidding me. I actually had a good turn one. Okay. Looks like we're battling through the field today, lads.
Log building
Fucking hell.
finished.
Only gone down to 44.0. Not even that different from what I normally use, bro. 44.5 to 44.0, and I can't take that corner. Crazy. And that, bro, I don't know, man. Like, I had it flying earlier on in the week. I don't know. I might have to just go back to what I was using originally. Looks as if that's going to have to be the way forward. Hopefully we don't drop down. We're already 14th. Damn. What lap times are these up doing? Yeah, these are... Let's see where we're going to get up to. 16th, bro. 16th. What lap times these up doing in quali? I could. If this is his lap time, I could get up to 6th, but it's 10 places. It's going to have to be a banzai. These guys doing 0.6s. Alright, this guy's got to be the target, bro. I'm going to have to clear all these that are doing 42s. I'm going to have to clear them real quick. Damn it, another one. Oh, mate. We are in 17th, bro.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Right, this is going to be Send Central. See, now we're not getting third. They're too fast. We're not getting no podiums, brother, unless there's a crash. Yeah, of course, they're going to be defending like nobody's business. But what are the McLaren, BMWs are hard to pass, bro. I need to get this guy out of the way. BMW's got that mad acceleration. It's so hard to get past them. And then it's all Lambos. Lambo's very good out of the last corner. It's going to be tough, bro. It's going to be tough, for real. Alright. This is going to be tough. I need at least 3 on the first lap, at least, bro. Because we're talking about 7 positions just to get to top 10.
Formation lap has started.
Have I got too much fuel? You're kidding me. Yeah, like, to be honest, like, the splits don't really matter if people are new to the game. You still, you can still have fast people in your lobby, and a lot of people are using their second accounts as well, so there's still loads, bro. There's so many people who've got second accounts now because they don't want to ruin their driver ranking in their main account. I'm out of line, bro.
green flag.
Okay, that guy's got a drive through. We'll take it. Oh my God. Side damage, rear damage. Oh, we're through to the main thing. I gotta get used to this Aston in the last sector again. I've got well too much fuel. Oh my God.
Time 154.61.
Way too heavy. Turn. Not sure why it always wants to kill me through there. Yeah, Eastwood's flying, bro.
That time was a 142.25.
Back end loose. We are on an absolutely tragic lap. That was shite. This guy's a whole lap down just racing. Right, up to 10th. These guys are fighting hammer and tongue. Keep it up. Oh, he's binned him. Free position. Gotta keep our eyes on this one. Looks as if he's a little on the dirty side, you know?
Lap 142.35.
The acceleration the Lambo has out there is insane. Can't do nothing about it. Yeah, he's over braking this guy. Slightly wide.
Time 141.96.
Nice. Can't fault him on that one. It's that acceleration is insane. He's further away this time. As I said, that someone's playing drums.
72.
Oh, the absolute understeer behind this guy. Oh my God. Not even gonna overtake him. I was well off track then. Can't pass him like that. I had to get him because I could probably get the guy in front as well. The guy in front looks like he's running out of tires. Three temps, decent slipstream, should be doable.
Lap 142.47.
Lovely defense. We gotta get closer through that last corner, man. He brakes early. I know that much. I don't think he's dirty. I think that was a genuine accident when he binned the guy before. Whoa.
Time 1:42.30.
Oh. We tried to floor it. We tried to straighten up and floor it. No, sir. Rear tires are warm. That was close. Yeah, I couldn't overtake him like that. I'd be taking a piss. I got so much understeer right now. Yeah, especially in the short races, most people just would have sent it, you know.
0.09.
I got way too much fuel. Oh shit, wow. You don't understand, that was a save. Didn't look like much, but it was. I'm making so many mistakes, man. That was another one. We're lapping so slow as well.
Lap 1:42.41.
They're fighting. There we go. I was too deep on the brakes. Right, it might get interesting, lads. It might get interesting. We have to be there to pick up the pieces. As I say that, the rear end steps out. Oh, he's deep. Right. We got nothing. No change, nothing. Abysmal.
Log moving
Abysmal.
finished.
Well, we got the other guy, the Aston. We said that was the target, but it wasn't really the target. Man said England versus Italy. Yeah, he defended well, to be fair. He defended well. Nice little switchback. I'll give him a GG's. What's his name? Jarry. There's some nice defensive moves there, man. I think we could have got to 6th if we had clean air off the start, but we just didn't. So let's see. We're definitely going to lose rating. Definitely. We had a poor quality and a poor race, bro. Minus 1.8. Not the end of the world. The end of the world. But still not good enough. I can't believe we binned it in quali, bro. Sad. I don't know what it is, but the Aston just does not feel as nice as it did earlier in the week. Can't get my head around it. It was comfortably mid 41s on race pace, like easily done. All of a sudden, it's like a struggle. Ask me why, I have no idea. Why not gold SR races? Because half of those you need a setup for, and I ain't got no setup, bro. No, no setup. You're all right. Because it's like, it's the thing. Of course, if you're doing these races, I feel like they're ×3 DR, bro. So you kind of have to be working on your setup to do these races, because you can't afford to have a bad race and lose ×3. You know what I mean? So whenever I do races like this or championship races, I will literally practice for them. These daily races, I don't practice for, I just jump on. Yeah, to be honest, like, look, I was almost on a silver 3, but basically, all you have to do realistically is do a lot of championship races. And if you get a decent position, particularly because I jumped on the game early, so it was very easy for me to get DR, because at the time there wasn't that many fast people on. I could finish like top 4, top 5 almost every single race and get ×3 DR. You know what I mean? So it was easy to get safety rating, easy to get driver ranking. At the time, there weren't that many fast people on. There was only like, what, maybe about 10 or 12, and not all of them were doing the championship races. So it was like fairly easy to get, you know, I was doing championship races and getting like +28 DR. You know what I mean? So I was ranking up super fast. And then I stopped doing the championship races because I wasn't that happy with the bop on the fixed races. It was kind of like forcing you to drive like 1 or 2 cars, and at the time I wanted to drive the Corvette. So after that, I just started doing the dailies, bro. And obviously, because I was doing the dailies and my rank was like a lot higher than most people, you had a bad race, bro, I was getting killed in DM. If I could find it, I swear there was once I lost like plus like 39 or something. One race, like what the hell? Dr. Grinding. Ah, that is funny. No, driver ranking, short for driver ranking. Look, I don't even know what I'm doing differently, bro. Generally, Camille's here. This is good though. We need some higher ranked. Santana's fast. Lucas Ray, I don't know how quick he is. but on the leaderboards, I had a 0.4. 41.4. Now I did that on stream, you know, comfortable. Normally I'm faster off stream, but now, now I can't do the first sector and I can't do the middle for whatever reason. Well, I mean, first of all, safety ranking matters. If you want to do the higher split races, then you need a decent safety ranking. But DR matters if you want to be in top split. You know what I mean? So for me now, because my safety ranking's platinum 3, I can't go any higher. So for me, DR matters to always be in split 1. Like, safety rankings just for more so for people that are new. Yeah, man, you got to get back on, man. There's new content coming on this game very, very soon. They're dropping the LMP3s and also Silverstone. And I heard basically the LMP2s, they're getting buffed as well. They're going to be faster than what they are now. So, should be very interesting, man. Show's on its way since Friday. All right, yeah, you're watching the tracker. Now I know they've got you, bro. When you're sitting there watching the tracker, like, come on, come on. I hate tracker watching. It's like, bro, it says it's in the depot. I need to see you leaving. I need to see dispatched. Right, join event. Game kept crashing. Yeah, I mean, the same thing happened for a few people, to be honest. There was a few fixes for, I can't remember what it was now. I know there were some things like third-party apps and stuff like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Am I any closer? Not particularly. Right, this time I'm putting this down because I understand this better. We'll do that. 440. I was looking at that the Azatec, but that the wheel rim is horrible on that. Like, who designed that? MSI Afterburner. Okay. Yeah, if you're new, then you definitely want to grind the SR. Sure. Yeah, the Neo wheel's nice, bro. The thing is with me, I don't like circular rims. I do not like circular, even though I've got one. But I used to have the F1 rim and it broke. But I don't like circular rims. Right, let's not mess up the brake bias system. I've not played iRacing since last year. Last year, I bought like a 3-month subscription, bought the Ferrari 296. And I was just like, it feels a little weird to me. Yeah, LMU tomorrow should be dope. We'll probably have a look at that after. So Camel's definitely going to win this. Where am I ranked? I'm ranked 5th. I can't mess up another quali, bro. Yeah, I can't lie, but the T300, I have to do the most to get this wheel to feel half decent on this game, bro. Before I went into the game files to change like the coefficient and saturation and all that stuff, bro, I did not like how this game felt on this wheel.
Locking enabled.
Alright, let's try and have a good quality. Of course we've missed turn one. Rubber slap.
Lap 141.77.
Oh my God. You're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. managed to throw this away somehow. Not good enough. It probably would have been like a 0.4.
Time 1:41.63.
That is shite. Alright, hopefully we don't get beaten by too many people, bro. That was rubbish. That was terrible, bro. Oh my
Log
god.
building finished.
Can't believe I just done that. 0.4 would have been in 4th, I reckon. Why am I binning it through that corner? Why? Now I'm down to 7th. Now I'm in the zone to get absolutely bullied. I guess should be able to get a good start. Am I on the 4th row? Arvin's app. What's going on, Dan? Yeah, the app's just about valid. Just about valid, man. You know what's crazy? On Wednesday, I did a 41.1. Why am I half a second off, bro? Why? All of a sudden, I can't drive.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Right. Right. Can I go down a percent even more on fuel? I want the fuel to be close because I always feel like I've got too much fuel. Right. We need to have a good one. I need to fix up, bro. Good, so am I on the inside? I think I'm on the inside. Yeah.
Logging enabled.
Great, I know, but it's like
Formation lap has started.
when you're doing 41.1s in quality and you drop to doing 41.6s, like what's going on? Lost half a second. But then again, I have altered wheel settings. Right, he's in an Aston, I'm in an Aston. I've got good reaction speed. He better have good reaction speed because we can maybe have to get one of the Lambos. Right.
Green flag, green flag.
There we go. That did not work out. Oh my God. Oh, bro. How, bro? How do you lose it there? Broken steering, wonderful. I actually avoided him, bro. I actually avoided him. We ain't got time for all this, bro. My steering wheel's bent, bro. Unbelievable. How does this happen to me?
Time 157.87.
Okay, I'm worried about left-handers, I can't lie. Yeah, we're struggling to turn the car. Broken steering and everything. This should be fun. God. Have a think about it, mate.
Time 144.73.
Wow. Oh my God. Yo, this car's cooked. I need to break my other front suspension so it's at least balanced. Oh my God. Left-handers don't exist in this car anymore. My TC is 440, bro. It's funny, like when you're behind, like some of the guys at the back, you can really see where they lose a lot of time. A lot of them like over slow down for corners and wait too long to get on the power, even though their lines are pretty good though. Like in the slow corners, they brake so hard, and it's like they're on the brakes for a long time. I quite like this green, you know, this guy's got. Turn! Wow. Please tell me I've got some straight line left, please.
Lap 142.70.
That's a no. I've got nothing. Yeah, I can only get it done on the brakes, bro. What shall I make a short video on? Don't give it my side draft. I know I can outbrake him. Oh look, he's faster than me down the straight because of my damage. Wonderful. Faster down the straight. Sad. What's happening is, for all the right-handers, the car's turning too much. For all the left-handers, the car's not turning at all. A bit of a dive. And we'll do it again. Oh, he's learning. No. He knows about side draft.
Time 144.58.
Oh my god. The car's cooked. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Well, I got the other damage I was looking for. Fuck me. The car's cooked. The car is absolutely cooked. My steering's completely broken. Oh my god. There we go. Absolute bollocks, brother. Absolute bollocks. Is there any point in continuing? Not really. Back end, dead. Absolutely dead.
Log building finished.
All because of this guy. And he's still in 8th. The TCs, I think I did that already. I think. What happened to this guy, bro? Please. I swear he binged it by himself. I swear. I'm sure he spins here right by himself. Oh my god. How is he still in 8th is the question. I don't get it. Oh my god. Guy does a perfect 360 in front of me. God. Ah, I can't, bro. How do you even do that? Ah. Mate. Oh, bro. What did it? What did you do? Touch the grass? Just clips the grass. Bro, I slowed down. I avoided him. I didn't know which way to go, bro. Oh, mate. I didn't know which way he was going to go. And I went into the BMW. Oh, my. Well, I don't even want to see how much I'm about to lose, bro. This is what I mean. It's just the yo-yo effect, up and down, up and down, up and down, bro. Literally. Yo-yo effect, up and down. Silver 2, back to DR1, back to silver 1. Now silver 2. This is gonna be a minus. This is probably gonna be a minus 18 or something stupid. Telling you, it's about to be like a minus 18, bro. You get a lot of that, like, not in a bad way, but particularly like if someone's like really slow and they're just not having a good race, or they're not on pace, they get frustrated and then they just want to take out on people. But sometimes I always think, yo, they got to be young. They've got to be young. It's a very young thing to do, bro. But you'll be surprised. There's some grown men doing some incredibly immature things. Oh, mate. This is so sad, man. Wait, is this guy out here just wiping people out? What's his name? Ruben. I just keep typing Karma. I know what TC Camille's using. He's on the power early out of the last corner. Super early. Yeah, they should, yeah, because some people are just out here just to wipe you out, you know? If I lose 25 right now, I'm super mad. He keeps it in second there. For whatever reason, I can't get the car turned into this corner anymore, and I don't know why. Let me go on board, actually. It looks like he's using less TC. Yeah, some people like, bro, the driving etiquette sometimes is crazy. I might have to recalibrate my brakes again, I swear. I'm trying to think of all the things that I've touched. I'm trying to think of all the things I've touched in the last few days, bro. Look, look, look. The brake calibration on this game is so messed up right now, I swear. Look at this. I'm no longer on the brakes. Why is it so delayed, bro? Can't even calibrate your brakes properly on this game anymore. Right, Camille's done. I think you lose DR. That's if you don't get back. Actually, yeah, you lose DR, bro. I'm about to see what this is done to my driver ranking, bro. Ugh. This is about to be super sad, man. Quali 10th and finish 10th, then as long as your rank position is 10th or lower, then you will still gain. But if you're like second in the lobby and you're finishing 10th and quali in 10th, you're probably gonna lose. All right, let's see how bad it gets, brother. See how bad it gets. Minus 15, you absolute bastards. Minus 15. They just want to see me upset. I'm sure of it. I'm positive. Why you got to do this to me, man? Okay. Look, we were right there. We were right there, bro. Okay, no more green livery. No more green livery. We got Pietrella. It's having stinker after stinker. Alright, should we take out this livery? We take this one out. Haven't done it, haven't driven it in a while. Yo, Mike, what's happening, man? They just, I know, they don't want to see me in silver too. What is going on? But to be honest, I haven't done a single good quali, bro. I think I'm probably over trying. I've probably touched way too many things in my settings. Because look, I know I've touched my force feedback settings. I cannot even remember what they're on. It was like something like this. I swear this was on like 170 or something. Can't remember. Genuinely can't remember. I'd have to go back and re-watch my own stream. I should really take a screenshot before I change stuff. Yeah, but I was hanging on for dear life in that video. You guys haven't seen that video, go check out my last video, bro. Hanging on for dear life. Getting absolutely swamped by the Lambos, bro. But my middle sector is just super slow right now. I don't know why. But it's almost a new week, so... What are we saying for the new week? We got Bahrain Outer Loop. This is going to be heavily populated, bro. Heavily. Everyone loves the Outer Loop. Everybody. Spa. This will be pretty popular as well. Portimao. This is open setup. LMP2s and GT3s. WC Experience at Interlagos. 45-minute races. No tire warmers. Open, is this open setup? Oh, this is fixed. Yeah, I might be doing some of these, brother. You know, we love it Interlagos. We do. We love it Interlagos. And look, they're doing the Sebring, where is it? The Sebring school circuit. They haven't done that little one in a while. You know? They haven't done the Bahrain paddock circuit either in a little while. See. Yeah, we love Interlagos, man. Always good races. Yeah, we don't do Monza unless we're forced. Wait, I did register, didn't I? I did. Apparently I'm still ranked 4th, if not, or 5th. What, 4th? Even though I lost, man. Okay. I gotta have at least one good race today. I swear. Just one. Now I'm finna be doing that gold race, that Brazil, that Interlagos race. That's gold, bro. I'll be doing that for sure. $45-minute. Cool. Nah, I haven't done the trophy one at Fuji, bro. I haven't done that one. Because it seems like everyone's doing this one. Right. Can we have just one good quali, man? One. All I ask. I feel like I can't get my braking right. Can't get turn 1 right. Can't do anything right now. Wet to dry. Okay. That's the one without the chicane as well, isn't it? Changed our brakes, but I don't know if it's calibrated them how I like because the calibration's all messed up. Look, it's delayed, bro. It didn't even show up. I just pressed the brakes, it didn't even show up, bro. Okay, there you go. Bro, they need to fix this menu bug. They need to fix it. It's annoying the hell out of me. Because why does it keep on sticking? It's annoying. It doesn't happen when I'm on track, but in the menus, it sticks. Look, I'm pressing the throttle, nothing happens. And then it just sticks. Like, what? No, it's not that it makes you slower. It's just that in this car, it just gives you more, to me, it just gives you more understeer. So that's why I don't really run the slip angle. It just feels like pure understeer. I know like some people do run it. But for me, I just don't like the understeer, so I don't run it, man. Yeah, I was hoping they'd put Silverstone out, but the wait goes on, the wait goes on. And sometimes it depends on the circuit whether you want to run TC slip-on 0. I just happen to like it on the Aston around here, particularly for the last sector. I can't believe I've not had a good race today. I've not been anywhere near the podium. I've been binned in like, well, I'll say binned, but I've binned it quite a few times today.
Locking enabled.
It's just not acceptable, is it? One of my main problems is in quali, I keep on having a bad banker lap. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't want stability. I want oversteer through the middle so I can compete with the Lambos. That was not a good end to that. This is about to be a 0.7, 41.7.
Lap 141.
Okay, 415. No! Oh my god. Last corner again.
Lap 141.45.
It's just not good enough, lads. Okay, my braking felt better. I might have fixed my braking, bro. No, this game's not beta.
Log building finished.
This game's out of beta now. You know what? 41.4 in the McLaren is handy work on fixed, you know. That is handy work. How's it going? It's going abysmally, bro. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know, brother. Put it this way, that's my best quality I've had. And that's saying something, because that weren't even that good. I did a middle sector? Look. I've gone from doing 0.6s to 0.9s in the first. Ah, bro, I can't. How did your race go, Darkin? Yo, bro, what's going on, man? Yo, I'm... Bro, today, I'm doing terribly. I got binned. Well, I say I got binned. I didn't. Let me just blame myself because it was my fault. But someone did a 360 right in front of me, bro. He surprised me. I stamped on the brakes and I still hit somebody.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race.
It was all downhill from there, mate. All downhill. It's so bad. I've had to take this livery out. I don't even use this livery anymore, but I've had to take it out just so, you know, they think it's somebody else. You know, I'm starting to be like superstitious now. Like maybe it's the livery, right? Maybe I'm crashing because of the livery. All right, what am I fourth? I don't like being on the outside, you know. You know what I've noticed in the Aston, when you're on the outside, one, there's not that much grip, and two, the Aston just doesn't turn from the outside, so I normally get jumped. Whenever I'm on the outside for turn one, I'll normally lose a position. So okay,
Locking enabled.
Can we have a decent race, please?
Formation lap has started.
But we know Camille and Pietrella are probably going to get off. Cool. Do your thing, brothers. All right? We need to see that podium celebration at least once today. With the date we've had. Sometimes I feel like I get too good of a start and then I'm forced to like make it 3 wide and I end up on the outside and then lose a position and shit. Maybe I should just be, you know, settle for third and that.
Green flag, green flag.
Hey, you're trapped, motherfucker! You're trapped! This guy's going way too deep. You see? Well, technically I didn't lose a place, so we'll take it. Oh, bye-bye. Turn! Anyone faster in VR? Do you know what? I was actually slightly faster in VR around this track when I first used it. But since I changed my I changed the IPD or whatever it's called, and I can't quite get the same feel back for whatever reason. I'm wondering, did I fix my braking issues? All of a sudden, I feel like I can brake again. Bro, if I've been struggling just because I changed my my brake force, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
141.70.
Oh shit. Woo! That was almost Dunzo's. You man are doing 40.9s.
142.99.
Right, to break away from this guy again. I think like in VR, the perception through certain corners is so much better.
Lap 141.89.
Still grinding, bro.
Lap
I had an awful last race.
1.69.
An awful last race. Still actually not that quick, to be honest.
Lap 141.75.
We're just a bit more consistent this time. Somehow that was a lot slower. I didn't feel that bad, but it was.
Lap 142.01.
They're still slapping in the mid 41s. A bit of a better lap, I guess.
That time was a 141.
Bad lap for Pietrella. Bad turn 1 for me. Jeez. Awful lap.
Time 142.23.
Wow. I tried to go to 6 ABS. It did not help. We are just in no man's land right now. Well, I don't feel like I need to worry about the guy behind. At least for now.
Time 1:42.31.
But I do need to worry about turn 1, which I haven't made in a couple of laps. These lot's pace up front is crazy.
Time 1:42.03.
Yeah, I'm definitely struggling into there for some reason now. In terms of braking. I'm still carrying a lot too much fuel. I need to get the fuel right, man. Yeah, they were flying to be fair.
Log building finished.
We should have recovered something. Still almost 3 temps off my best though, which is interesting. But at the end of the day, like, we still got to hit the celebration. Do you know what I'm saying? Trust me, Poochie, trust me. We still got to hit that. All right, it's 10:15. I think it's about time we have a little chit chat about the weekend. I still can't get over how good Terence Crawford was. I'm telling you, like, I've seen Canelo get hurt, like wobbled by once before by Cotto. And there was a few moments against Triple G, but I saw Canelo's body react to some Crawford shots like I've never seen before, bro. There was once when Crawford hit him with a body shot and Canelo lifted up his leg, like to say like ouch. You know what I mean? I've never seen that happen to Canelo before. Even when he was fighting like Bivol and all these much bigger guys, bro. Crawford hit him with a body shot. Canelo lifted up his leg, you know, like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, there was a couple times I thought, do you know what? Crawford might be able to put him down. And we've never seen Canelo get put down, never. He's only ever been even wobbled once. But there was a couple of punches in that fight where Canelo's legs stiffened up a little bit. I was like, yo, Crawford's power, not a joke, bro. LMU driver ranking still a joke. It is rough. I can't lie to you. Can't lie. I'm going to make a video of all the improvements and all the things that I believe. I mean, I've made a video like that before, but it might be time for another one because there are some things that I want to get off my chest, man. Bro, Crawford beat the brakes off of Canelo. I can't lie. He made Canelo look old. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, Canelo is, and I tipped Canelo before the fight, you know. I thought Canelo was gonna rehydrate and come in massive. You know what I mean? That's what I thought he was going to do, but actually they looked pretty similar in size. And it was more to do with like how Crawford was gonna take Canelo's shots, but maybe Canelo's power is just not the same anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, Canelo's had like 70 plus fights, bro. At some stage, you know what I mean? You're gonna be on a downward spiral. Chilling in gold, being 3 seconds off the pace. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting +3 DR, then why not? But at the end of the day, man, like, they need to do something with the whole people binning you and stuff, and then you're just losing pure. Yeah, I know Crawford's older, but Crawford's had a lot less fights, so Canelo's body, I think Crawford even said it himself. Canelo's body, in terms of what it's been through, is probably older than Crawford's. You know? Canelo's been, bro, the guy's had 70 plus fights. He's had pure fights, man. Crawford's body's definitely been through less wear and tear over the years, and it's kept him in great shape. All this Canelo going up to fight light heavyweights and that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about it. At one point, Canelo was fighting guys the size of Mayweather, and then at the next point, the guy's fighting Rocky Fieldings and light heavyweights, and like, it's too much, bro. It's too much. The one thing I'll give Canelo his credit for is, bro, he's fought everybody. You know what I mean? He's fought everyone. Like there's no one else that Canelo could really fight unless he wants to go and fight heavyweights or something, which is ridiculous, but he's fought everyone. But I think now people have to put respect on Crawford's name, and you have to say that it was looking like over the years people were just avoiding him, bro. That's why he never got the big fights back in the day, because it's looking like everyone was avoiding the guy. Now, like, who is there left for Crawford to fight? Now, who's he gonna fight now? There's no one left for Crawford to fight, bro. Nobody. Like, who's actually gonna put up a very good fight against Crawford? Considering he beat Canelo clearly, comfortably, who the hell is gonna put up even half of a fight against Crawford? He might have to. It might be time to tie up the gloves, or maybe have one last fight, be in the face of boxing, and get the big payday that he deserves. And then this might be a crazy take. I think Crawford could beat Anthony Joshua. I'm genuinely telling the truth as well. Genuinely. I think Crawford would beat Anthony Joshua, bro. I can't lie. We've had some interesting races overall over the week. We've averaged top 5, I think. Yeah, over the week I'd say we've probably averaged around the top 5, top 6. So this new week, let's see, this new week, definitely going to be doing some Interlagos, sure. We're going to be doing a lot of outer loop. That is also true. Outer loop's going to be fun. But we already know what car's fast. I believe it's the Corvette that's really fast here on fixed. So if you're wondering what car to take, I mean, it's a little bit of a higher skill car, but the Corvette is the fastest car here. I think the BMW is decent as well, but I'm not sure if that's on open or fixed. But I remember the Corvette was super fast last time, so we shall see again. Sebring School GTE, yeah, just not even gonna bother with that. Not gonna bother with Spa. Portimao open setup. There's been a lot of races at Portimao on open setup recently. You might get quite a few people doing this because I think VMS had Portimao the other day, on the weekend on Sunday. That was open setup. So I think a lot of people have got setups for this track recently. So that might be quite a populated race, to be honest. And the Interlagos fixed 40-minute races, we will be there. Nah, man. I don't, bro. I genuinely think Crawford could hurt Joshua, bro. I'm not even joking. Genuinely, he would hurt Joshua, man. Telling you. You know what I mean? Like, if he, like, for instance, right? Take when Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is only a heavyweight because he's fat. If Andy Ruiz was slim, he wouldn't even be a heavyweight, bro. He's a heavyweight because of his weight, not because of his actual, like, his size and that. He would be a light heavyweight at best. Andy Ruiz is quite small for a heavyweight. And he's not, like, known for punching power, but he's got speed. And look what he did to Joshua. You know what I mean? Look what he did to Joshua. What would be my number one thing that they should prioritize first? I mean, it depends where you're at. Like, I personally, look, I think the safety rating thing is a bit of an issue, but I feel like, again, the fixed setups are just, I just don't feel like they're good enough. I just, okay, look, I don't know. Some of it does come down to quality of driver, of course. But, you know, when you look at the leaderboard, bro, like some of them you can't see, but I can promise you it's all majority Lambo. Like if you go through the top 100, it's all majority Lambo. And like every single time we go to a different track, it's the same. I just want, how many cars is there, bro? It's like, what, like nine GT3s? Like, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, Joshua can still make the money, but I feel like Joshua's heart's not in it no more, bro. Joshua's heart's not in it no more. And look, Joshua's had the big paydays, bro. I feel like he should just go and chill, bro. Go and chill. Go sit in the sunset. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to do it no more, bro. You don't need to do it no more because every fight is getting worse and worse. So just go chill out. Would I be crazy about seeing Joshua and Fury or Joshua and Wilder now? Not really. I think that they let their hype pass too much, man. We've seen both of them lose. Both of them don't look as good as they used to. So, like, to me, the hype's just, I mean, I'll watch it, but the excitement that I would have had for it a few years back is not the same anymore. I've seen Usyk destroy them both. So it's just like, no, not that deep. Yeah, like I saw that with the, actually, I took a little video of the hypercars during VMS. Bro, the whole top 8 were all in a Ferrari. It's like, bro, please give people a chance to pick something else, man. Please. We can't keep doing this when there's so many cars to choose from. It only takes maybe a few clicks in the fixed setup, particularly in fixed. Is a little bit different in open, but still it's not perfect in open either, you know. But it only takes a few clicks in fixed setup to change cars and get them into the window to be competitive, you know. There's too many cars not to have at least four cars like very similar pace. I think add the AMG to this because the AMG's in there as well. But Aston, like on fixed right now, depending on circuit, there's one circuit where the Aston's quickest, that's Monza. I think you've got Corvette's quickest at Bahrain Outer Loop. You got Lambo fastest at Fuji. And you got Lexus fastest at Interlagos, right? And it seems like most of the time when we go to a circuit on fixed, there's just one car that just stands out way above the rest. Like, you have to be out of this world good to even compete. And what ends up happening is, like, you can get an esports driver in your lobby, bro. Like we had David Tinitzer in a lobby once, and he won at Interlagos in the Lamborghini. But if you look at his pace was not that dissimilar to ours. And normally he will be someone that is sort of 6 tenths down the road if we're in the same car. So what ends up happening is that it makes it for a good race if he's racing against people that are not at the very highest level. But if he was racing someone that was at the very highest level, you wouldn't have a chance of winning. Yeah, the Ferrari hype is in open, bro. It is ridiculous. Like, it's not close at all. And I don't want them to get into the habit of just leaving bad BOP for too long, bro. The only reason, I watched VMS the other day. The only reason why it looked relatively acceptable having the Ferrari so dominant is because everybody had their own livery. So in your mind, a little bit, you kind of forget that they're all in Ferraris. But if this was before we had deliveries and we just saw a bunch of Ferraris at the front, we'd be like, nah, bro, they gotta fix this. But now where everyone's got their own livery and stuff, you kind of lose track of what car it is a little bit. But yeah, to me anyway, like for sure, the bop or the bop in terms of open setup in the hypers could be a lot better. Again, how many hypers are we looking at? Let's go to 2025. Hypers. I say the Cadillac needs an improvement for sure. I know it's not the best in the real world, and I don't know how hamstrung they are by the real world data, and I get it. In the real world, the Aston is not great, but bro, come on, man. Let's at least three cars at the front. Give us a Ferrari, give us a Porsche, give us a Toyota. Even if you want to make it realistic to the real world, give us the cars that have been at the forefront of the sport for the last few years. Ferrari, Porsche, Toyota, done. You know? Like, do you want to make it so one car has significantly better tire wear? I don't know. That's the problem. I feel like that's why the BOP is hard, because at heart, this is an endurance game. So it matters what the car can do over a stint, but the Ferrari over a stint just looks like it is head and shoulders above anything, bro. If you guys didn't watch Virtual Motorsport on yesterday, go back and watch it. The race was at Portimao. Yo, utterly dominant from the Ferraris, bro. Like, utterly. Like, it wasn't close. There's literally no point driving anything else, man. I think, do you know what? I can't remember whether the fix is exactly the same on every single track. I don't think it is. I feel like some tracks, maybe like Le Mans, it might be a little different on certain tracks, but again, you tend to get one, whatever the track it is, there tends to be one standout. I don't know why that is, bro. I guess it's a lot of testing to do, but you would hope that, you know, you would test and get the cars within a similar window around the track. Because I don't care what anyone says, on fixed, the Ford is just, you don't really see anyone touching the Ford on fixed at all. Yeah, and like for me, like when you watch a series, it's generally more exciting when there's a mixture of cars, because you then know, you know, where some cars are going to have an advantage. There might be a car that's super strong on the straights and stuff. So, you know, like, this guy better get a 4/10 gap before he gets to the straight. But it's just no variation. It's just a bunch of Ferraris racing each other, you know? And there was drivers in that race that were like less experienced than others. But because they was in a Ferrari, they were gone. Look at like Yerne and Hoyer, bro, couldn't do nothing in that race. And you ain't telling me that Yerne is not at least top 3 on this game when it comes to hypercars, bro. And of course, some of it's going to be track dependent, but I'm yet to see a weak track for the Ferrari. I remember a few months back where the Ferrari wasn't that strong at all, and everybody was in a Toyota or a BMW. You know what I mean? But I don't want them to leave it too long before they make changes. If it's not working, you have like daily races, you have leaderboards, you can check it. If it's not working, at the end of each week, a few dedicated drivers, make some tweaks to it, get the cars within the same window. A lot of the time, the difficulty between lap time comes with how difficult the fixed setup is to drive. There's no point making a fixed setup that's hard to drive, even if it's fast, because people still ain't going to pick it. I guess it's not easily done, but it can be done. Just like you don't see that many people take the Porsche, because to get the Porsche fast, It probably has to be driven pretty edgy. I mean, yeah, to some degree, people will pick different cars, but at the end of the day, if you want your driver ranking, you can't afford to mess around too much. You know what I mean? That's what it really is. Can't afford to mess around too much, because at the end of the day, when we start having these regular endurance races, big events and stuff like that, your DR is going to be the difference between whether you're in split 1 or split 2 or further down. That's the reason why a lot of people have got burner accounts now, because people are scared to lose their driver ranking. So people that are like gold DR right now, they're not going to lose their DR because they're just going to use their burner account. So that means they're always going to be split 1. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, I was watching that the Ferraris go around the outside of people flat. You know what I mean? They were going around the outside of the GT3s, still flat, no lift. And it's like, yeah, bro, it's cooked at this point, man. I said he moved to iRacing. Yeah, I ain't about to do all that. Not about to do all that, brother. I've tried iRacing. I've tried to see what people see in it. Look, the competition is great, the variation is great, but the pricing is just crazy, bro. $14.95 for a car, tripping. And then, like, for instance, like if I decide I don't want to continue paying their subscription, I can't even just play the game in single player. Literally just locked out of the game. Like, yeah, I will never understand that. You know? You could literally spend thousands on iRacing, and then if you decide, you know what, I don't want to, renew for this month, you can't even play. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to spend thousands and then not be able to play when you don't want to renew? That's crazy, bro. iRacing must be the most expensive game in the history of gaming. I'm sure of it. There can't be another game that's more expensive than iRacing. But yeah, we shall see what the week holds, man. I desperately. Also, another thing that I would change is like the whole livery thing, man. Like, I got tons of liveries, whatever, right? Sometimes I just want to be making a thumbnail for the video or for the stream. I literally have to do a race in the car, in the picture that I want to take, and then watch the replay just to take a picture. I can't go into single player. You know? It's like, bro, why not? Your livery should be available in single player. What if I wanted to do story mode and create my own content, have my own team, or wanted to create some bespoke content and stuff like that? You can't even make it like your own because you can't use your own livery. Yeah, I mean it. You get, it depends what you're looking for, bro. Honestly, depends what you're looking for. I remember before with iRacing, I bought a GT. What GT3 did I buy ages ago? I bought a GT3. This is going back years. And then after I bought the GT3, they buffed the other one, and the GT. What car was it, bro? Was it an Audi or something? I can't remember. It was ages ago, bro. Obviously, I've had iRacing for years. I remember I bought the GT3. It might have been the Audi or something. And then they buffed the other GT3 and made it way faster. And it's like, bro, I just spent money on a car that literally cannot even compete in the races now. Like, what's the point? And I'm not gonna go and spend another $14.95 on another car just so I don't get smoked. And that was the original reason why I first just came off. I don't get that, innit? Like, to me, the best priced game is Race Room, bro. Race Room is the best priced game. Like, literally. Yes, you have to buy a lot of stuff. But it's cheap. You know, it's genuinely cheap. Cars are cheap, the tracks are cheap, and it's manageable. If iRacing was like that, I could understand. And they would still make a ton of money. But to me, like, a lot of it feels like a bit of a hustle. Because, like, $14.95 for one car, bro. That's the price of an actual DLC on most other games, bro. And you're gonna spend that on one car, and then you could spend that on one car, then on that specific track, the car's got a shit BOP. And then what's the point? But don't get me wrong, like, for the competition, iRacing is number one. You know, for the you know, the online system, let's be real, they created it. So the money in terms of, you know, the blueprint of the game is worth it. But I almost feel like, yo, bro, if you're charging that much, your game's got to be top tier at everything. You ain't telling me the graphics are good. They're not. You know what I mean? Like, the tire model is, it's a bit iffy to me. Huh? They've done some good things like the racing lines in the wet and stuff like that. All that stuff is great. But when I watch iRacing broadcasts, I genuinely can't believe, like, in today's climate, that game hasn't had like a major overhaul in graphics, a major overhaul in reshade. Like, bro, needs it. Or at least, bro, imagine if iRacing brought out a iRacing 2, up-to-date graphics, up-to-date everything, similar engine, you know, or going off the base of the engine they already have that already works for their player base. Brother, they could literally charge what they want because people would go there because it'll be a massive hype. But it's the same game from, like, back in the day, realistically. I know physics changes have, you know, they've had a lot of physics changes and stuff, but, like, don't the people that play iRacing deserve more? The people that spend endlessly, don't they deserve more now? It's 2025, brother. You know what I mean? Do you know JME? Kind of, like, I don't know him as a friend, but I know who he is. I've seen him in person before. We're both originally from Tottenham. I know like exactly where they're from, like exactly to the point of their, like, where they lived and stuff. I used to work with his sister. You know, both did music around the same time. They used to, well, Skepta used to DJ at my other friends' parties and stuff like that. So yes, growing up, we would always cross paths because we were always in music and we're both from the same area. They won't upgrade the graphics because it will retire people toaster oven PC. But listen, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, bro. Listen, everybody in the gaming space that we're in, everybody has to accept that the world moves on, bro. You know, it's like Call of Duty still trying to make games for the PS4, brother. It's moved on. The world has moved on. If you want to keep on downgrading your game, man, listen, that's up to you. But the world has moved on, brother. Moved on. Gotta move with the times, man. We can't just stay the same, man. Jamie's funny, bro. Super talented as well, Jamie. That's crazy. 2007. It's like, man, yeah, they have to, man, literally, because if iRacing did, and I'm not an iRacing fan, but I know for a fact if iRacing launched like an iRacing 2, up to date graphics and all that, bro, everything would be dead for a little while at least. You know what I mean? They would probably slap all competition at that point. Mid 2008 is crazy. And like visually, does it look that much different? Bro, I watched the iRacing broadcast one time, and it was on one of the main channels. It was like an endurance race around Bathurst, bro. And the sunset was orange and the track was orange, bro. I'm like, what the, like, what? It didn't, like, it just, it was just no realism there whatsoever. Look, I get if you got a good PC, like, it's not that it doesn't look clear. It's just, it just looks very bland, like, just not up to date. Just race the Mazda and like, no, I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm not saying that it's not, it's definitely fun, bro. All racing where you could have good races is fun. I'm not saying that it's not fun, but in terms of looks, bro, it's not competitive visually with anything that's out within the last 4 or 5 years, bro. Doesn't look as good as ACC, doesn't look as good as LMU, probably doesn't even look as good as Autoballista, I'll be honest. I mean, if they made an iRacing 2, it'd have to carry over. All tracks that you previously purchased carry over. Yeah, because, bro, there's people that's legitimately spent like $2,000 on iRacing. $2,000. $2,000. iRacing never looks better than ACC in its life. It's not even close, brother. I mean, I don't it's not even close. iRacing. Have you seen the rain? Have you seen what the rain looks like on iRacing? You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. Yeah, I don't even play ACC no more, but you can't even, I don't even think it's a fair comparison, bro. In terms of looks, nah. No chance, bro. I said it stole CSGO smoke bombs. That's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff iRacing does do that's good, like the racing lines in the wet. You know what I mean? As I said, the online structure is the best. You cannot fault iRacing. When it comes to the online structure and the competitiveness of the field and stuff like that, it's the best. The player base, they've got it. 110%, they got that. But you're talking about graphics, bro. It is not in the conversation, bro. I'll be real. Better than, bro, how are you running? What have you got? Have you got ACC upscaled or something? Because I don't get it. You know what I mean? ACC looks quality. I'll be real. Depending how you have your graphic settings, anyway. ACC can look insane. Like, let's start looking at some screenshots, some best high res ACC screenshots versus iRacing. Let's have a look. iRacing look better than this? Oh no, brother. Stop it. Stop it. It just doesn't. It just doesn't compare to this, does it? It just doesn't, bro. Ah, shit. Hold on. You think it looks better than this? It looks better than this? You're tripping. You're tripping, bro. It just doesn't. It just doesn't, bro. All right, let's go back. Let's look at iRacing. I'm gonna put it in 4K as well. Yeah, see, look at bro. Look at the lights, bro. Like, come on, man. Honestly, do a side by side. I don't know if I can. Hold on. Let me go into this. I make it bigger, bro. I'll try and do a side by side. This is the iRacing lights, yeah. This is the lights. You're trying to tell me, like, stop. Oh shit! Hold on. You're tripping, bro. You're tripping, brother. I can't lie to you. You know? And I think the difference is like in game, it can, like ACC can actually look like the photo. In game, iRacing just don't look like this, innit? Hold on. Come on, brother. Come on, mate. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Nah. You know? Can traction save it? See what this is, bro. This is Photoshop. This is Photoshop editing, brother. You know what I mean? Like, you need the Photoshop because these colors, we know iRacing is way more bland. This is Photoshop right here, brother. I know how to do this. You know what I mean? Coach Dave. This is probably the best shot of all, the best. But yeah, come on, man. Like come on. Like, I'm trying to give it a chance, you know. Yeah, come on, brother. You can't be serious, mate. You can't be, all right? Look at the different sky textures and that. Come on, man. All right, let's. I'm trying to genuinely find a dope iRacing shot, bro. Like, this is, like, come on, man. What about this? It just doesn't, it just looks old, all right? It looks old. Look, this is the true iRacing, all right? This is true iRacing color right here. Bland, just, yeah. Doesn't really stand out. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to ACC, bro. I'll be honest. A set of Corsa, the original one with the reshades, looks better than iRacing, bro. This ain't even 4K, but I already know it looks better. Do we really have to look at the textures to know that this looks better? Like, come on, dude. Nah, I'm not saying it's abysmal. It's just definitely not better than ACC. These images ain't even high res. Why are you giving me all these small images, bro? You think it looks better than this? Are you okay? You think it looks better than this for real? Come on, man. Stop. Like, it's finished, bro. This picture finished it. I'll be real. It's over. It's over. You know? The sun reflecting off it. It's over, bro. I need to hear you say it. Yeah, we all know about the Kailami sunset. We all know about that. But when you see images like this, it's over. This debate is actually finished. I need to hear Rivan say it though. I need to hear him say that it's over. Like what? What are we talking about? It can compete with this? Nah, brother. You win. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, let's have a look at a couple more anyway. Just for the shits and giggles. Now, these lot, they're taking the mick, all right? Because how are you getting lightning? Like, yeah, like this is just doing too much. This is doing too much, bro. Like, this is too dark. But listen, I will say, making thumbnails in ACC was fun. Yeah, bro. Like ACC at the time, bro, insane. What I do prefer about Le Mans Ultimate compared to ACC is the graphics at night. I actually prefer Le Mans just because I prefer the lighting, but yeah, you can't never sleep on how good ACC looks, bro. This is insane. This picture is insane. This is a guy that makes the liveries as well. This guy's dope at making liveries, bro. This is an insane picture right here. What do you know what we used to do? Like, just crank your graphics right up, go into the replay and take a screenshot. It used to come out like this. Insane. I suppose I could probably do the same on LMU. Look at this, bro. You would even, like, let's be honest, would you even know this was a picture, like, of a game? You might be able to get fooled by this one, I can't lie. All right, let's look at LMU 4K screenshots. Let's see if it's standing up against ACC right now. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. That is pretty good, bro. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Maybe the people taking the screenshots on ACC are just more talented, bro. Oh, what? Look, my thumbnail made it. Beautiful. My thumbnail made it into the search. Look at that. Thanks. I'm up there. Yeah, see the dim light. I like how the lights look on this game compared to other games, bro. That's what it is that I prefer about LMU. The way how the lights look, as the light changes. Is this a popular search term? Oh no, maybe. I don't know why my videos come up in it. It's got, apart from Le Mans Ultimate, that's probably the only thing that was in the title that's the same, so no idea. I have to say, in terms of screenshots, ACC is probably beating out everything, bro. Although this looks kind of good. What's this? This is Forza. This looks alright. Not the best, but okay. It's pretty dope. No, I have to say, in terms of screenshots, ACC, you got it, bro. You got it. You got it. AMS2. All right, let's type in AMS2 4K screenshots. To be honest, like, hasn't P Cars got some pretty good screenshots and all? All right, let's see what the screenshots are saying. Let's look for something. What about this? Not even high. What the hell are they doing, bro? This is nice. Grass looks authentic. That was cool. Bro, why the I need to see something that's not a still image. Something that's not like, it needs to look like the cars are moving. Bro, can no one take a decent high-res picture on this game? Someone give me a sunset picture at least, bro. Sunset image at least. This. Oh man, they're just not very good at taking pictures. I'm sorry. I believe it probably would look pretty good. What is this? Why is the car shaped like this? Sunset Sebring. Jeez. That's crazy. That looks insane. Imagine driving like the low lights just in your eyes, bro. Those are all the things that you don't think about. You know what I mean? That's all the things you don't think about. You're trying to race and the sun is genuinely just in your eyes, bro. That is beautiful. I can't lie. Is this see? Look at it. It's actually beautiful. All right. Let's try P cars. Because P cars had some pretty good screenshots. P cars 2, 4. P cars 2 is pretty old, bro. Oh, what? Yo, for an old game, you know, P cars 2, you can make some pretty dope screenshots. I can't lie. This is an old ass game. iRacing got no excuse. iRacing's got no excuse, bro. P cars takes better screenshots, I swear. It does, doesn't it? This P cars got better screenshots than iRacing. It does. I'm sorry, it does. I genuinely think P cars screenshots are better. How is that possible, bro? Then again, P cars 2 is still newer than iRacing, right? Look at this, bro. P cars actually, you know, pretty good looking game. Anyone could take a decent screenshot. All right. I'm kind of surprised that none of my P cars 2 videos are here. This was a game where, bro, how is my LMU stuff in here? Oh my days. Literally typed in P cars. Crazy. What's this? Sunset. Damn. Wait, is this the original? Is this the original P cars? No, it can't be because it didn't have Interlagos. Interesting. I don't know, man. When's Project Motorsport dropping again? I think they're probably going to look pretty good. Guys, have any of you guys been playing Evo? Any of you guys been playing the Assetto Corsa Evo? They think this looks like P cars, bro. It looks like P cars, doesn't it? That looks amazing. I can't lie. But I'm feeling like there's a bit of Photoshop going on here. There's a bit of Photoshop going on here, lads. Don't get it twisted. I can do all of this in Photoshop. There's a bit of Photoshop going in here. All right? You're not fooling me that much. Yeah, I'm gonna test it, mate. I'm gonna test it. And hopefully, I just hope that it doesn't feel like P cars or Automobilista, bro. I hope that it's its own, you know, its own sort of feeling and handling model. I don't want it to feel like those other games, bro. I want it to be real, authentic, and have its own lane. You know? And then for me, it'll be worth playing. But I swear, it only come out in like November or something. We got a lot to look forward to. We actually have a lot to look forward to. But as I said, bro, the only thing that I really, really, really want is just please give me that Le Mans Asia pack DLC. Yo, listen. If I hear that getting confirmed, bro, LMU has got me for the next 2 years. You played it. You got to play Project Motorsport. That's all I want. Give me the Asia pack. Give me Sepang, Dubai Autodrome, Yas Marina. That's all I can ask for. And then LMU for the next 2 years, me and you are solidified. IMSA would be cool. Like, IMSA would be cool, but look, we've seen a lot of those tracks already in games, or at least I've driven a lot of those tracks in games and stuff like that. Bro, I haven't properly raced around Malaysia since F1 2013, mate. You know what I mean? Bring back Sepang. Dubai Autodrome, haven't raced on that properly since Project Cars 2. And haven't raced on Yas Marina since like F1 back in the day. Oh, Evo. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling Evo for now. That game's gonna have to sit down for a while. Can't lie. They let their hype die down, bro. Now it's like, am I even interested in going there again? Maybe if they like turn the corner and the game just feels sick and then there's like just loads to do, but right now, bro, it feels like there's just too much in the way. You know, that's like a like right now it feels like a Rennsport to me. Like, I know Rennsport's there, but it's just like just no interest in it. You know, just none. I swear I've got Rennsport, bro, but actually I think I uninstalled it. I can't lie. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, lads, it's like 10 past 11. All right, you guys have had me talking too long. All right. So I'll be back on Wednesday. New tracks, new daily races. Probably get some gold races in there as well. And I'll probably be dropping a video tomorrow. So yeah, catch up with you guys then. Make sure you leave a like on the stream because it helps me out in the old algorithm and that. Make sure you smash the likes. And yeah, if you're new, subscribe. Other than that, lads, I'll catch you on Wednesday evening, 7:30 UK. You know the vibes. All right, take care of yourselves, lads. Peace.